Hey, welcome everybody. This is Chris's Comments. November 2nd, 2021. It's Tuesday. I usually do things on a Monday, but Monday was Day of the Dead, and I gotta admit, it is not yet commercialized yet to where we can actually do a spiritual run of sort of, so to say, the way it's meant to be by prayer and and ceremonious harmony with communing with the dead, our deceased loved ones. And yeah, it's actually pretty neat because I was kind of expecting somebody to get rip roaring drunk and be a jackass and more problems in the streets and stuff, and it was actually very mild, along with the with Halloween the day before that. So that's a good thing to know. You might get a couple of crazies coming out on Halloween, but it's nice to know that Day of the Dead is still a ritualistic, upheld ceremonial thing. Now, as far as nationwide news goes, we got Biden and the administration that's still trying to pass the infrastructure bills and reconciliation and raise the debt ceiling and all that stuff. It was supposed to be about $3 trillion. It's only $1.5 now that's going to be passed. And we got Democrats, two of them again mentioned in cinema, who are still complaining and making up excuses as to why not to follow through with anything of the agendas that are going on right now. And it's just so obvious by this time that they're just corporate sellouts. They're talking out of their asses, and they just wasted a whole crap load. They wasted 2 years of time in getting this done. They need to be voted out. One's in Arizona, the other's in South Carolina, I think, or Virginia. Sorry, West Virginia, or whatever Virginia. I don't know. All I know, it's not here in Texas. Texas has got its own problems. For right now, Texas is now known for Texas. It's always been known for best for business. Is now tanking in that category. We're trailing California and New York now. For example, the mortgages. Okay, here we go. Oh God. It's now the 15th worst performing state as measured by Bloomberg Economic Evaluation of the states. Based on job creation, personal income, home prices, mortgage, delinquencies, tax revenue, and Texas-based companies in the stock market. California, which Texas is always spat on, is now number one at only 3.6%, along with Pennsylvania, followed by Florida at 1.8% and New York at 1.4%. 4% of on job growth. 0.4. I'm sorry, it's 0.4. Okay, so even Pennsylvania and Florida is better than us right now concerning job creation, personal income, home prices, mortgage delinquencies, tax revenue, and Texas-based companies in the stock market. And it's as of November 1st, officially notarized to the whole public to know that we just really aren't as good as we're boasting to be, or have been boasting anymore. It's done. We're just really hurting right now, and it only makes sense. So it leads to the question, and I'm gonna be searching for the answer to this. Where's all the wealth and all this great stuff? Because it's been bragged about by Texas all the way up to my governor Gestapo Greg Abbott, who's been saying that Texas is wealthy and it's all this and it's all that, and it's we're great for mortgages, we're great for this, we're great for that, we're great for your homes, we're great for your education, we're great for your skills, technology, and all this good stuff. Now, there are some technological plants that have been brought down here, right along there with, Toyota and anything that Toyota does business with. We've got a lot of warehouses, factories, and, we got Google Fiber down here now. Rackspace is still holding on. And all of those things were supposed to be, money makers, wealth sturdiness, financial stability, economically. We're supposed to be, the stronghold, regardless of the glamour of the West Coast or the big name of New York and the East Coast. Texas was supposed to be holding strong on its own. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Texas was supposed to be holding strong on its own for a good while. This entire time. We're supposed to be into the future and all this good stuff. And it turns out, that we're actually trailing. We're falling behind. And we're not presenting a great enough market to top it all off. And all this. So where's the money gone? Where's the money gone? And who's benefited so far? If this really is, a great economy and all this stuff, why are we going through all these hardships, for one? And for two, who's benefiting? Because it ain't the working people. It's not the working class. And it doesn't pay to live homeless and on the government paycheck. We still have tent cities. And we still have shelters that we move people from tent cities into. Okay, none of them have been released. None of them have been closed because they've been emptied out, because they picked up people and sent them on their way to a better life and all this good stuff, to restart their lives. None of that has happened. So who's benefited? It's not the people that are in need. And it certainly isn't the people that have been like ourselves that are working for a living. It's nobody that we're aware of. So who else is there to benefit off of? Well, we do have the people at the top. We do have an administration. We've got a bunch of workers, social workers and stuff. So I'll keep an eye out and see if I can connect any dots. If you guys can connect some dots, go for it. Go to my email, atownmytown at gmail.com. Go to there and I'll post it in the link, and send me your information and I'll spread the word here. Just please don't post rhetoric crap or anybody's propaganda. There's a lot of stuff that I can't review on here because immediately I'm getting told Pizzagate and it was Hillary, at the same time that we're talking, stuff from the anti-fascist. It's the man is putting this damn man, and you realize who likes this, right? Hitler. Okay. All those things to one side. A lot of the stuff doesn't even connect the dots of what I tackle, because it was very easy to see where, for me anyway, for a lot of you, it was an eye-opener. Calling me a liar and stuff, and that's a far-fetched thing to say. And I get it. It's above you. It went right over your heads when Biden first presented the bill with $550 billion free spending, and the only thing that my Texas governor could do is think of suing Biden and the administration for $2 billion out of that, and out of $550 billion, it's very possible Governor Greg Abbott can get that, $2 billion, and then promising all of us down here that he's going to use that $2 billion to build the border wall, to make sure that to complete it. And it only costs $2 billion. Right. Right. So it was very easy to connect the dots there. It's a little difficult to connect the dots here, concerning how everything that's supposed to be coming up to our benefit economically wise here in Texas, how it turns out we're declining and trailing behind two other major states, California to our west and New York to our east, and various other states concerning different subjects. Obviously mortgage is one thing, benefits off of COVID is another. Two totally different things. But yet here we are trailing behind the two major states that, that shouldn't be. We shouldn't be, And so it does make you wonder, well, where's the money going? Now, there was a Republican governor, and I can't remember his name right now. I tried to find the time to write it down, but I was just so busy. This governor, a Republican politician, was using COVID fundings for gambling. I can't remember if it was horse racing or what, but he took it to Las Vegas or some shit like that. He took a bunch of money to Las Vegas that was supposed to be put into, the COVID relief in his state. I can't remember which state it was yet. But instead, he went off to Vegas with the money. I think it was $600,000. So, that kind of stuff, it's difficult to trace. It's difficult to track down. You have to be an actual detective. I'm not an actual detective. I can only speculate, and then we can see where it goes. So that's the long and the short of it right there. Where's the money? Where does it go? It hasn't benefited the needy. It certainly hasn't benefited us who are still living paycheck to paycheck. So where's all the finances and the great expense and the great wealth that our current governor and his administration, where they say that we've got all this wealth and all this stuff, great profits, it's not found anywhere amongst us, and they're not disclosing any information as to where they got what the hell they're talking about. But because they're all just so happy, that the money's going to them. We just don't really know how yet. I will find out. And unless any one of you out there can connect the dots before me, and if you do, I'll immediately jump on and I'll post it. Okay, I'll post it. I'll give credit where credit is due. But if it's just rhetoric, dude, go away. Don't even think about it. If it's just propaganda, anti-fascist propaganda, dude, go away. This is something of connecting the dots that the IRS can no longer look at because they don't have the rights to do any kind of investigation. No financial or economical party committee is capable of doing it anymore. The law says that they can't investigate anymore. So it stopped. Now all that's left is just guessing based off of the current events. And if we could get that done, cool. You know, it's awesome. Just please do not post any propaganda or rhetoric and provide actual physical evidence. And, you know, we're cool. I got no problem with sharing the information. And we'll take it from there. So for right now, the Delta variant is still around. Everybody, please stay safe. Sorry. For right now, stay safe out there. Keep your fingers crossed. The Democrats keep saying that they get the infrastructure bill, you know, getting closer and closer to passing. Good luck. We've been waiting quite a while. And, you know, we'll wait a little bit more. We'll see how this turns out. Hope you all are staying safe out there. I hope you all doing good. This is November 2nd, 2022. Halloween just passed. Day of the Dead just passed. Diwali just passed. Diwali is a Hindu India celebration. And that already passed. I heard it was good. I didn't get a chance to see or attend or even drive by to pick up anybody in rideshare. I am just currently exhausted right now. I moved to a new location. I'm still renting a room. It's just in a different area. So that's pretty much it right now. Hope you all take care. Take care of yourselves and keep looking after each other. There's any kind of new comments out there, anything news, obviously I got to throw the comment out there, because everybody's going to start doing what their beliefs are and what the rhetoric is and what the propaganda is. And nobody's going to be doing the one thing that I'm doing. And that's talking about everything on common sense, on common ground. Okay? Y'all take care. We'll catch y'all later. This is Chris. Chris's comments out.